Does guidance get audited by its Shariah Supervisory Board or an external board? Now, I will have to clarify this. Guidance's Shariah Supervisory Board is an independent board. It is an outside board of Shariah scholars, supervisory services. So does guidance get audited?
Because I'm a member of the Sharia board who lives here in the United States, I have been given the privilege of visiting the headquarters of guidance and sitting down with your people and talking about your operations once a year, and then turning around and reporting to the General Sharia Board. Now, the last couple of years, last year, of course, we missed because of COVID. But last year, the audit, rather than having me travel up to headquarters, as I mentioned earlier, I financed my own home by means of guidance. And so I have a very clear vision of exactly what happens, where, when, and how. I will be at our next meeting, inshallah, I will be presenting a report from my personal experience. But generally speaking, yes, we do, of course, keep an eye on guidance. If there are any changes to be made in any kind of a document, even a single word, the legal counsel there in Reston gives me a telephone call and asks me, what do you think about this? What do you think the Sharia board is going to say? Should we present it to them? How do we present it to them? So on and so forth. Anything to do with the practices, with the structure, with the contracts, with agreements with different vendors and so on, all of this goes by, in one way or another, the eyes of the Sharia board.
Dr. Imran, do you have any comments on that?
No, I'm very much close or executive member of this Sharia board from its inception, and I have on daily basis with the guidance team engagement on different things or different issues of these different matters. So any time when they have a particular issue or question, so I usually available to give them the reply. One thing which you asked before, and mashallah, Sheikh Yusuf and Dr. Lorenzo has replied in detail about that why we are doing the Musharakah, why we are not using Murabaha or Ijara. And you know that we have at the time of when we were developing these products, these three options. But first of all, we couldn't do Murabaha because Murabaha is usually used in all Islamic banks for short-term financing, not for longer term, because the price must be fixed. So then there is no any flexibility of changing of for the lender or for the creditor from the or for the client to change. So it's not used for the longer term. So Murabaha cannot be used. Secondly, in Ijara, as Sheikh has mentioned, that basically in Ijara, only lessor has the ownership till the end. So whether that particular mortgage house is a bigger or smaller, it's irrelevant. But in this product, it basically gives equity of the client to the client whenever he gives some payment. So as well as he gives decreases the rental on fair basis. So that is why we have developed that particular product of the Musharakah. And Alhamdulillah, it is very widely well accepted in the world. And now, mashallah, different people are using in different countries as well.